Hello, everyone, and welcome to our second season from podcast. I'm super happy here. We listen to inspired stories from fashion people. I am here now in San Marino, visiting one of my first friends when I did my bachelor in Marangoni. We are gonna interview today Romy. She is Lebanese. I think it's a good match, Lebanese and Brazilian, and she already have a lot of experience in the fashion world. She did an internship in GCDS, and now she has her own brand of bags and clothes.
I always wanted to do this.
Hi, Romy.
Hey, Kachi.
You're welcome here.
I'm so excited. I always wanted to be on the podcast, and that is my first one. So
Yay! We are gonna start the second season in a really nice way.
I'm very happy.
So, Romy, tell us. I did a little introduction to them, telling that you're Lebanese, you are into
Yes.
fashion, and a bit of your experience. But tell me, so how it's like? How was in Lebanon? Like, how fashion went through you there? Like,
I mean, I think growing up, I always had my mother and my grandmother that are very fashion oriented, and I loved like dressing up with them and like going into their closets and like always having a good time and like experimenting with different things. So it was mainly, I think, from that.
and where from Lebanon you are?
I'm from Beirut.
Ah, Beirut, like
Yeah.
the center.
Yeah.
Nice. And like, how it's the fashion that like people they because okay in Italy, France, people really dress up. How are fashion there?
I think people in Lebanon definitely love to dress up. Like they're very, very trendy, I would say. Maybe the Italians have a more classy style. The Lebanese do love like a good trend, a good brand.
Yeah, you
But
were telling me.
but they're definitely very dressed up and they like to dress up and always look good. So I'm happy about that.
Ah, that's good. So you could
Yeah.
get inspiration on that. And for you, like you always knew that you wanted to study fashion, or you wanted something different. I mean, I know, guys. It's that's why it's funny this
She knows
question.
my journey. But basically, I started studying engineering. And all of my high school moment, I was very mathematical, physics, and all of that. Very science oriented. But I think when COVID hit and I started studying engineering, I really wanted to pursue more my creative side rather than my more technical side. And that's why I decided to go to Milan and study fashion.
Yeah, you were where you went where to Pisa?
Yeah, but I did it fully online. I've never been to
Fully.
Pisa.
You
Yeah,
never,
yeah.
never. You were doing from here, from San Marino.
Like San Marino and Lebanon. I was traveling a lot. Nothing
Okay, that's
changed.
good. Nothing changed. We are still the same and everything. But how was for you? Like, okay, because you came a bit before to Italy to
Yeah.
start school. How was it like for you to go to Milan? Like this changing from Lebanon.
I mean, I've always done a back and forth between Italy and Lebanon. So I was pretty, let's say, it wasn't really very new, but it was new that I was alone in Italy, in Milan. It was definitely a lot because especially during COVID, you couldn't really go anywhere without like being vaccinated and stuff. So I
Oh
missed
my God,
like
I remember.
the first week of university and I didn't really have any friends. So I was just going out by myself to restaurants and eating and stuff. But then like bit by bit, Milan started warming up and like becoming cozier. I met like a lot of people, and like a
Yeah.
lot of friends, and it became amazing, honestly.
And you like okay when you decided to leave from Pisa, like you always thought about like Milan, not like Paris, New York.
I
Maybe.
mean, I was never gonna continue studying in Pisa. It was just for my freshman year. I was considering like Milan and Bologna. Initially, I wanted to go study in London, but we scratched that because I cannot do not sunny weather.
Yeah, exactly. No, we can't, guys. We have like amazing sun here. We don't have any light. Like literally, it's just the sun.
So I couldn't do like grey London. And Paris, I'm not a big fan of the French, but
But
No,
it's
we should cut
even
that.
easier.
I love you, the French. I have a lot of French friends. But I think I just
I love
love,
you, Josephine.
but I think I just love Italy so much because it's very similar to Lebanon. You know, like the people, the food, the environment. People like to live their lives and they're happy, and that's what I like. The lifestyle wise, it didn't really change so much.
Yeah.
And Milan, relatively compared to the other bigger cities, it's not really that big.
Yeah, we can do everything like 20 minutes. 20
Yeah.
minutes in the car or 20 minutes by
Exactly.
walking.
Like in Paris, you can't, like, you need at least an hour to commute to go anywhere.
No, but now you're thinking a bit of Paris.
I mean, now we're older. That's like definitely 5 years later, it's
Yeah.
fine, you know? But like maybe when you start out at 18, at
Yeah.
19, when you move into a city by yourself, and I didn't have any roommates, I was living like completely by myself, it's a bit maybe different.
Yeah, a bit even it's scary, I would say. Like, I
Yeah.
always loved Paris, but I was like, okay, I would go now to Milan, and then I see in the future, maybe I go to
Definitely,
London,
like
Paris.
safety wise, it's super important.
It's small, like we can do everything
Yeah.
like by ourselves. And how was for you like to study design? Because like we could do like styling, we could do business. Maybe for you business were maybe
Maybe
more
better.
better. I don't
mean,
know.
In high school, I was able to study business too, and I think business is something that I learn more through experience and mentors that I have in my life, like my father, and by myself too. Like you can basically Google and like read about so many things in business. I wanted to study fashion design because I really liked the technical part. I think that's one thing that stayed with me from engineering. I'm a very technical girl,
Yeah.
and that's how I like to move. And at the time, I picked design because I think it was always, all my life, it was these two, you know, like fashion and engineering. And I was always very torn in between. And I don't regret picking design because I think it helps my brain a lot understand how things are made. So that helps me
Yeah,
take,
we know things from the beginning. That's the thing, like
Yeah.
everything.
so that helps me make more informed decisions for different things in the industry.
And how was for you like the school experience? Did you like it?
I mean, honestly, I loved it because Marangoni has a more like commercial design rather than, oh yeah, let's just create to become artists.
Yeah, I feel like you like each university they have a type. Like UAL, for example, like Santa Martin is more creative.
Yeah,
Then you have like Marangoni, that's more commercial.
Commercial.
They tell you how to sell it, like
exactly.
literally.
And like how much it's gonna cost you and all of that. And let's be real. I mean, unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to make money from like just being like creative. We need to be smart, business savvy too. And so I really liked that. And I love that our professors were also still working in the industry while teaching us. So they were very informed.
No, that's nice. Which one is your favorite?
Oh my God, you can't do that. I mean, I love Loredana and I love Irene and I love Davide, and we had really great professors. I think. Like,
I saw David. Sometimes I see him, and he's like, "Oh my
Yeah.
God, you're still here!" He's like, "Yeah, I'm here." I love it so much. I think we had such a nice experience, and from that we could learn to do other stuff.
definitely. I mean, I think I met a lot of very interesting people. I got like my PR or talent managing job from Marangoni because Hanan from I Deserve Couture came to give a talk. And that's when I met his manager there. And that's how I got the job and like to work with him and
Yeah,
everything.
I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
So-
How was it?
It was really nice actually. It opened my eyes to a lot. I mean, I was studying design, but I was working in so many different things in the fashion industry. And it really opened up a world of how like influencers work and contracts with brands and stuff and different characters, because there was a talent agency, so we had a lot of different like talents, not only influencers but also like musicians and stuff. And I think it opened my eyes a lot to like what goes behind all the brand deals that we see on the
Yeah,
internet.
exactly. And also you could meet a lot of like nice people.
Yes, a lot of teams like from Moncler and Gucci and everybody, so it's really cool.
Nice.
And all the parties.
The after parties after the shows
Exactly.
are amazing. But after like we did our trip to Puglia to like celebrate like goodbye when we finished university, but Romy, she couldn't like be there all the
Fully.
time fully, but it was for a nice thing.
Yeah.
She worked for a while in GCDS.
Yes.
How was it? Tell
I
us the
did
experience.
their sales campaign. But I was also working with the whole team because with the background of fashion design, the production team was like, oh, can you sew this for us? Or like, do you know a tailor? I'm like, I know a tailor, Niba. I can work with you.
We know a lot.
Yeah. And then like the client service team would be like, oh, do you speak French? I have like Canadian clients. I'm like, yeah. And then like PR would tell me to take and things. And I was mainly like doing sales campaign in the showroom, and I would talk to clients. And it was very interesting because
You could meet Livia Nunes, no? You saw her.
yeah. We had a photo shoot with her actually.
Nice.
For the lookbook. She's so cute. But yeah, it was like I saw definitely a lot of things, and I was very happy that I could really see like all of the departments while doing my thing. And so basically, mainly I worked with buyers, people that would come and buy our new collection for their like Rinascente, Zalando, and all of these people. So it was very interesting to see the interaction and how, like, obviously they're buying like 6 months before, no, for them to
Of
drop in the
course,
store
yes.
like later. So to see how orders are made and everything. So,
Yeah, how they work with that
yeah.
to choose like everything, which clothes and
like
literally.
what people like more in the collection to like then produce.
Exact. That's why we need to sell it. It can be that creative, like that crazy.
It needs to sell.
And after that while as well,
All
Romy,
together.
that year was a bit crazy for you. You and another friend, you guys started, I remember, sewing during like classes in school.
During exam season, we were like, we're not going to do our exams. We're going to do our new business.
Your brand of jeans that calls Rigiro. And how was that? How the idea came and how was the experience?
I mean,
to have that?
I always loved jeans. I still do. I travel in jeans. I wear jeans for everything. And I always loved buying special jeans. I have quite a few pairs downstairs in my closet.
I know.
And it was always very hard for me to find special jeans. And one time, Georgia was wearing these Richmond jeans that had like rich on their ass. And I was like,
It came from that idea. Okay.
I was like, we need something. Why don't we do like something fun and we add like
Yeah.
the insert in it? And that's where it was
The idea
born, like mainly for something that I wanted for myself. And then we were like, why not for a little fun? I think I always had also like that entrepreneurial energy of wanting to do something for myself.
Nice. And you guys used to like buy vintage jeans
Yes.
and then like customize them
Exactly.
with the back saying like kiss. I don't know, like
Yeah,
there
like
was a lot of-
amore, ciao, like to express yourself.
Nice. And now you're not there anymore.
No, I think we had different like long-term goals, and I decided to move like in a different direction.
Yeah, and now you're back here
Yeah.
home to San Marino and you're starting your own brand now.
Yes.
And tell me, how is the experience? We did a lot of shooting. If you guys are now following me on Instagram, me and Romy,
You
could
should go
find
check it out. We did
a
some fun
lot.
stuff.
Romy Milano, tell us about it.
So after trying out different things, I'm very lucky that I get to like try out different things and make errors and fail and try a different direction and stuff. I think finally I kind of am moving in the direction that I want, business structure wise and creative wise, of what I like. So basically it's just to cater to us girlies that want to travel and have a good time and look cute.
Like today's a Monday afternoon and we are recording the podcast.
We love that. So yeah, I think always I wanted to have like my own thing. So it came natural for me to create different things
Yeah,
and have
and
like
how was the idea? Because like most of your bags, they like with fringes and
I
everything.
love fringes. Like again, like naturally, like I always wore fringes way before it was like trendy. All the items in my closet like are full of fringes, like my fringe top, the coat that I have. So I was like,
Everywhere.
and I
wanted
love
to see.
leather. I think like fabric wise a lot. Like I love denim. I love leather. Like they're very long lasting fabrics that you can also play around with easily without necessarily ruining them.
Yeah, and then most of the bags, like they are different from the inside and from outside. It's like different types
Yeah.
of leathers.
To have like a little pop of fun, like they're all dead stock fabrics. So I can do like there's no bag that's like the same as the other.
Nice. And how you see now because I love to do this question, like probably now that you just started with the brand, of course you want to grow and everything. But how you see your future with the brand, or like I don't know if you also have a dream job that you still didn't do it,
I
or even
mean,
work with someone, maybe like someone to wear it
yeah.
your back. Who will be?
Yeah. I don't know, like I think I always like the brand thing was like maybe it's very cliche, but I think since I was young I always wanted to have like my own brand. Since I was like little, like watching Disney Channel, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have my own store because like back then it was like very store, not really like online.
That's funny, right?
Yeah,
That's interesting. Yeah, because now there's a lot of brands that they don't have
a
actually a
store.
store.
Everybody's like online. And I think I always wanted that for myself, but I think I'm somebody that always needs to be doing multiple things. So maybe have things also like in different industries, but also in the fashion industry. Where in the fashion industry, I cannot be so tough on myself in the sense of like, I can be a bit freer and like doing what I want to do and like creative wise and trying different things and keeping it fun.
Of course, like when you work for someone, like you kind of need to follow their style, what they
Yeah.
really want. It's not like, okay, this is trendy, I like that, I like that, I want to do that, and
And if
that's
it's
it.
like so time consuming from your day, you can't really put in that much time into what you actually want to do for yourself.
Exactly. Exactly. So then, like, you want to be chill, fine. Well, for example, a celebrity, you would love to like wear
Oh
it.
my god. I don't know, I haven't thought about that actually.
No,
It's more you guys, like my friends, like
the girls.
they're
It's
my
for the girls and
celebrities.
for the gays.
Exactly. Like I would, I think, be much happier like seeing my friends super happy in like
Yes.
what I've done than like somebody I relatively don't know that's a
Yes.
celebrity, you know? So because I know that it comes like from
Of
genuinely,
course.
like from my friends. So I think that's mainly it.
We already started wearing it, so. But that's it, Romy. I'm so happy that we could like talk, and also now I came to visit your house. Like I already met your parents in your graduation, but I
Yeah.
could be with
I'm
everyone.
so happy that you're here,
It was so
honestly.
nice, and it's guys such a cute city.
You should come check
uh,
out San Marino and what's around. The new fashion capital. No, I'm joking.
Well, it's nice, but for you, like it was good then to come back home, right?
Definitely, I think it was nice to be surrounded back with the work ethic of my parents, and really remember how I was brought up, because my parents are very hardworking people, and my dad has his own business, so I think that's mainly why I was aspiring probably
Yeah.
to be like him.
Yeah, like you
So
wanted to have your own thing like
definitely,
him. And you also help him a bit like
definitely.
when you're not working
So I
in the
learned like a
brand.
lot from him.
That's good. That's good. But guys, I'm gonna put here down the Instagram of Romy so you can
You
see
should follow.
Romy Milano and you can see
Romy Nohra.
Romy Nohra.
Romy me.
And yeah, I'm so happy and thank you so much for
Thank
coming.
you for having me. Bye, guys.
Bye. You were fast.
I mean, I think like podcast, like I think I've watched like a lot of podcasts, and I think like it should be like fun and like